Wolf eel. The wolf eel is not actually an eel, and it's certainly not a wolf, but it's one of the most fascinating residents of the North Pacific's rocky reefs. With its long, muscular body and powerful jaws, this fish can reach lengths of up to 8 feet, making it one of the largest members of the wolffish family. Its teeth are specially designed to crush shells, allowing it to feed on crabs, sea urchins, clams, and other hard-shelled creatures that live among the rocks. Wolf eels are generally shy and secretive, preferring to hide in crevices and caves during the day. Their skin is smooth, rubbery, and usually slate gray, helping them blend into the shadows of the reef. Despite their intimidating appearance, wolf eels are generally peaceful unless provoked. They are monogamous, forming long-term pairs that often share the same cave for life. Reproduction is another fascinating aspect of wolf eel biology. The female lays thousands of eggs, which the male carefully guards and aerates until they hatch. Both parents take turns keeping watch, fending off predators and ensuring the eggs get enough oxygen. After several weeks, the tiny larvae emerge and drift with the currents, beginning the long journey of growth in the open ocean before eventually settling back onto the reef. Wolf eels can live for up to 20 years in the wild. Over that time, they play a key role in maintaining the balance of reef ecosystems, controlling populations of crabs, sea urchins, and other invertebrates. Antlion, found in sandy or loose soil regions around the world, antlions are best known for their extraordinary larval stage, during which they dig conical pits to trap unsuspecting insects. These small predators are often called doodlebugs in North America, a name inspired by the winding tracks their larvae leave in the sand while hunting. The life of an antlion begins when a female lays her eggs in loose soil. Shortly after hatching, the tiny larvae dig funnel-shaped pits, often several centimeters wide. The sides are steep and lined with fine sand, making escape nearly impossible for insects like ants that wander too close. The antlion waits at the bottom, hidden under a layer of sand, and strikes with its sharp mandibles when prey falls in. It injects digestive enzymes into the captured insect, turning it into liquid to be sucked up like a macabre smoothie. This larval stage can last for 1 to 3 years, depending on food availability. Once the antlion has grown large enough, it pupates in a silk-lined chamber underground, emerging later as a delicate adult. Adult antlions resemble damselflies or dragonflies, with long, narrow bodies and lacy, translucent wings. Unlike their larval form, adult antlions are mostly nocturnal and feed on nectar or pollen, focusing more on survival than hunting. Black heron. The black heron is a small wading bird found in wetlands across sub-Saharan Africa. What makes it truly unique is its canopy feeding technique, one of the most fascinating hunting behaviors in the bird world. Unlike other herons that simply stand still or stalk prey, the black heron spreads its wings over the water to form an umbrella-like canopy, creating shade that lures fish into a concentrated area. It's like the bird has invented its own fishing net. Black herons are medium-sized, with glossy black feathers that can appear almost iridescent in sunlight. Their legs are long and pale, perfect for wading through shallow water, while their sharp beaks are ideal for spearing small fish, tadpoles, and aquatic insects. They are often seen in shallow lakes, swamps, and flooded grasslands where fish are abundant and the water is calm enough for their hunting technique. The life of a black heron begins in a nest built from sticks and reeds, usually hidden in shrubs or low trees near water. Females typically lay 3 to 4 eggs, which both parents take turns incubating. After hatching, chicks are fed regurgitated food and quickly learn to navigate the shallow waters under the watchful eyes of their parents. Juveniles take several months to develop full adult plumage and mastering the canopy feeding technique, which is essential for their survival. Adult black herons are territorial and may form small colonies during breeding season. Their canopy method not only improves hunting success, but also reduces competition by allowing multiple birds to feed in close proximity without disturbing the water. Bilby. The bilby is a small nocturnal marsupial native to Australia, sometimes called the rabbit-eared bandicoot because of its long ears and soft, silky fur. Unlike rabbits, bilbies are marsupials, which means mothers carry their tiny, underdeveloped babies in a pouch until they grow strong enough to survive outside. Their distinctive ears help them detect predators and stay cool in the arid Australian outback. Bilbies are expert diggers. Using their strong forelimbs and sharp claws, they burrow complex tunnel systems underground, which provide safety from predators and extreme temperatures. These burrows can be up to 3 meters long and are often shared with other bilbies at different times. At night, bilbies emerge to forage for seeds, insects, bulbs, and fruits. They play a crucial role in their ecosystem, dispersing seeds and aerating the soil as they dig. A female bilby can give birth to up to 4 babies at a time, though survival is not guaranteed in the wild due to predators like foxes, cats, and owls. The babies stay in the pouch for around 75 days before venturing out into the burrow. Bilbies can live up to 5 years in the wild, and during that time they maintain territories, dig new burrows, and contribute to the balance of the desert environment. Megamouth shark. The Megamouth shark is one of the ocean's most mysterious giants. First discovered in 1976 off Hawaii, it is a deep-water species known for its enormous, gaping mouth, which can span over 3 feet wide. Despite its intimidating appearance, the megamouth is a gentle filter feeder, cruising slowly through the dark waters of the open ocean to capture tiny plankton, jellyfish, and krill. Its wide mouth is lined with small, comb-like teeth, perfectly adapted for straining food from the water rather than tearing flesh. Megamouth sharks are rarely seen by humans. They live primarily in deep waters during the day, descending to depths of up to 1,000 meters. At night, they ascend to shallower waters to feed, following the vertical migrations of plankton. Their dark, soft bodies and slow movements help them blend into the deep sea environment, making them elusive and difficult to study. To date, fewer than 100 specimens have been recorded worldwide, making the megamouth one of the rarest known sharks. These sharks grow slowly and can reach lengths of up to 5.5 meters. Scientists believe they may live for several decades, but much of their life cycle remains a mystery. Little is known about their reproduction, though they are ovoviviparous, meaning the young develop inside eggs that hatch within the mother before birth. Despite their massive size and fearsome-looking mouth, megamouth sharks are harmless to humans. Lubber Grasshopper. The lubber grasshopper is one of North America's most striking insects, known for its large size and bright warning colors. Unlike typical grasshoppers that hop and fly effortlessly, lubbers are clumsy flyers, relying instead on their bold appearance and chemical defenses to deter predators. Their vivid yellow, red, and black markings are a clear signal. Don't eat me! Many birds and small mammals quickly learn that lubbers taste bad, and sometimes even secrete a toxic foam when threatened. Lubber grasshoppers are found in the southeastern United States, especially in grassy fields, meadows, and forest edges. They are primarily herbivorous, feeding on a wide variety of plants, including crops like corn, beans, and tomatoes. Despite their slow movement, they can cause significant local damage to vegetation when populations are dense, earning them the nickname plant pests among farmers. The life of a lubber grasshopper begins when eggs are laid in the soil during late summer or fall. The eggs overwinter, hatching in spring into tiny nymphs. These nymphs go through several molts, gradually developing wings and adult coloration. Interestingly, even as adults, lubbers are poor flyers and prefer to walk or climb through vegetation, using their size and coloration as protection. Lubber grasshoppers live for about 1 year, completing their entire life cycle from egg to adult within a single season. They are an example of how insects adapt to survive. Bright colors warn predators, toxins provide defense, and their slow, deliberate movements conserve energy. Thorny Devil. Covered in conical spines, this small lizard, about 20 centimeters long, is perfectly camouflaged against the sandy deserts it calls home. Its spikes may look threatening, but they are mostly a defense mechanism to deter predators, giving it an intimidating silhouette while making it difficult to swallow. Thorny devils are masters of desert survival. They feed almost exclusively on ants, sometimes consuming thousands in a single day. To catch their prey, they move slowly but deliberately across the sand, picking up ants one by one with their sticky tongues. Remarkably, their skin also collects water. Tiny grooves between their scales channel dew and rain directly to their mouths, allowing them to drink without needing to leave the arid terrain. The life cycle of the thorny devil begins when females lay a clutch of about 3 to 10 eggs in soft soil. After several months of incubation, tiny hatchlings emerge, already covered in miniature spines. They must quickly learn to avoid predators like birds and larger lizards while searching for ants. Thorny devils grow slowly, reaching adulthood over several years, and can live up to 20 years in the wild. Adults are mostly solitary and highly territorial, moving methodically across their sandy home ranges. Their spiny bodies, camouflage, and water-collecting adaptations make them superbly suited for the harsh Australian deserts. Binturong, often called the bear cat, is a rainforest mammal found across Southeast Asia. Despite its nickname, it's neither a bear nor a cat, but a member of the Vivariidae family, which includes civets and genets. Binturongs are easily recognized by their long, shaggy black fur, bushy whiskers, and prehensile tail, which acts almost like an extra limb, allowing them to grip branches and move skillfully through the canopy. Binturongs are primarily arboreal, spending most of their lives high in the trees. They are mostly nocturnal, foraging at night for fruits, leaves, and small animals. Figs are their favorite food, and by eating and excreting the seeds, binturongs play a key role in dispersing plants across the forest. This makes them essential gardeners of the rainforest. A binturong's life begins after a gestation period of about 90 days. Mothers typically give birth to 1 or 2 cubs, which cling to their mother's belly and tail as they explore the treetops. Cubs are born blind and helpless, but grow quickly, learning to climb and forage over the first few months. Adult binturongs can live up to 20 years in the wild. They communicate using scent, vocalizations, and body language, leaving a unique popcorn-like smell to mark territory. Though mysterious and elusive, binturongs are crucial to the health of their rainforest homes, quietly shaping the ecosystem